Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome to another video. At the moment I'm travelling up and down the country for my job, and I've decided to keep the miles off the Rover, but I needed to get another car to ease the pressure off it. Now, I didn't really have a big budget. I didn't really want to go out all out, have it, getting another spending loads of money on another car when I already have a family car as well as the Rover. So I thought I'd set myself a little challenge whilst I was at it. Now the challenge was I had a maximum budget of £500. Now £500 these days for something with MOT is pretty hard. But yeah, that was my criteria, and it had to be close by as well. So I went on eBay, Auto Trader, all the local for local classifieds as well, and had a look at what was available. And after having a look at a couple, I got this. Ta-da! Yeah, I know. I hope you're all sat down. So, yeah, it's a Toyota Starlet. Not the most exciting car in the world, but this thing cost me £500, and it had MOT. Not just like a week's MOT, but it had. I think it had, when I got it, it had about 4 months MOT on it. And I tell you what, it's actually really good condition. Yeah, let's have a walk around it and see what £500 got me. So all the tyres were in good shape. I know they're probably only budget tyres, but they all seemed like they were all fitted not long ago. This arch looks really good. All the sills, let's have a look underneath it from here. All sills, all underneath, in very reasonable shape. This is a 20-year-old car as well. Yeah. The S model. We'll have a look at what the S model inside is when we go inside. This arch looks in good shape as well. For £500 I got a complimentary scuff on the rear bumper. Still got a dealer sticker. So yeah, these sills. And this arch. Not that I really know what the typical rust areas on a Toyota Starlet are. To be honest with you, I wasn't going out my way to get a Starlet. Like I said, it was quite broad, my search when I was looking. I was only expecting to find stuff like courses really, or some but I was quite surprised. I found like there were loads of like Jaguar X types and rusty old Mercs and stuff like that. But when I came across this, I was like, hang on a minute, this might be worth a punt. And I'm glad I went to have a look at it actually. So yeah, a couple of things that let it down. That back arch that we just seen, and it's got a dent here. I don't know if you can see that. Do you know what? For £500, I'm very happy with this. It's not the most masculine car in the world. All lads these days driving BMW 1 Series and Audi A3s, etc. But this thing cost me £500. Look at that. It took me a while to work out that aerial actually extended. Yeah, let's have a look inside. Look at that interior. Look at that. And like, that is quite funky. That is quite funky. Yeah. Oh yeah. Auto. Yeah. 3-speed automatic. It shifts smoothly. It's all right. The gap from 2 to 3 though it's just awful. Absolutely awful. There is such a huge jump from 2 to 3. Why they couldn't, even by 1998, why couldn't they have found another gear, at least one more gear in there? Because it's so awful. You especially when you go up a hill, you'll be doing, say you're on there's a particular steep hill that I encounter on the A38 when you're travelling south. Some people may know it, and it's screaming out for an extra gear. This thing will get to about below 60 miles an hour, and it will be it's struggling in top gear, but then when it changes down to second, it's absolutely, it's nearly on the limiter. It's ridiculous. There's no happy medium. But yeah, it's apart from that, it's a good every other time it's okay. It's all right. This car certainly doesn't encourage you to drive fast, let's put it that way, with this awful thing. But do you know what? It's a double-edged sword, because this car is so dinky, and the steering is so light as well. You can turn this thing with a finger. You just stick it in drive and go. This thing is like a moped, but with 4 wheels. That's how easy this thing is to drive. Sometimes I'm finding myself, when I'm back home at the weekends, instead of taking my the Rover out, or the family car out, I end up going to the shops or things in this, because I actually quite like driving it. Keep fit windows, yeah, and nothing in terms of luxury. Yeah, this is the S model after all. We've got some kind of 90s era aftermarket alarm system. Yeah, so yeah, no nothing in terms of refinements, and that is basically that. I think I've dragged out long enough as well. Oh, mileage, it had 91,000 when I picked it up, and so I've racked up just over 3,000 miles in it, which is good going. Oh, digital clock. That's my that's about as close to a roll as we're getting. Back seats. Yeah, this is definitely a city car, not a Grand Tourer, but I'm not bothered. We'll start it up. It's quite quiet, this. It's a reasonably quiet car. This is a cold start as well. engine. Not a lot of room under here. For EFE, it's a 1.3. Yeah, tidy enough. There's that 90s retro bloody alarm system. I don't have a key for it. I don't know if it works, to be quite frank. It will be one of them. It will be going off every 5 seconds probably. Yeah. It goes. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. It's required virtually little maintenance whatsoever. It just, engine starts, it goes. I'm happy. I can't find any faults. Oh yeah, one there as well. So that's it. I'm in two minds what to do with this car as well, actually. Do I keep it? I'm where I'm currently working. I'm here for about 6 months. It's a 300-mile drive, so I'm doing about 600 miles a week. This is why I've got the car, and I've got it to keep the miles of the Rover. You know, I don't want to be putting that sort of mileage on that car. I'd rather do it on something that I deem as disposable. That was why the budget was low. I wanted to buy something that I didn't particularly care about. You know, but the aim was get something with a few months MOT, run it into the ground, scrap it, get a little bit of money back on scrap, and then just buy something else. And that was sort of the aim. And I got this dinky little Toyota with that aim, and I'm falling in love with it. And it just seems a quirky little car. So I'm in two minds. I either personalise it up a little bit, or I get rid of it now whilst it's still in relatively good condition. I was thinking of fixing it up a little bit, so I went to a local paint shop. I've got some paint made up, just some DIY jobs. So, you know, this scuff on the rear bumper and this scuff on the front bumper, and I was potentially going to buy a wing. I've seen a wing in the same colour for the passenger side, the one that's dented, for not much money, so it would be certainly worth it. And I was considering maybe selling it on, see if I can make a little profit on it, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Some people will probably be questioning why I got a bloody Toyota Starlet to do 600 miles a weekend. But like I said, I didn't care. I bought this car with a view to, I don't care about it, I'll run it into the ground, and it's turned out to be in better condition than what I initially realised. And I'm starting to feel a little bit guilty by doing this to the car. So yeah, well, I know roughly what I want to do, so we'll see where it goes. So stay tuned. Like I said, the Rover is in. It's just off the road at the moment. It's not totally off the road. It's not sore or anything. I'm trying to keep the miles off it. I'm trying to keep it down. And also it needs to go in the garage actually soon. I washed it the other day, and the CV joint's gone on it, so it's going to get a new CV boot soon. So that's another reason why it's off the road as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another one.